Hey, Roger Martin here from Billings, Montana. This is Mark Januski, Mark J as I call him. So I'm going to screw up his last name. This shows you how to 9x your income as an MLM networker. So listen up.
Aloha, Mark J, world's laziest networker, coming to you from beautiful Kauai, Hawaii. And we're going to give you that one sentence today and also show you how to convert retail sales out of people that say, I want to think it over in relation to your business.
Okay, so we're talking about talking about retail sales in network marketing because you get paid on volume. I don't know if you get just 100 reps, you have 100, that's 10,000. He says if you can get it up to $1,000 out of the rep, you're going to make 190,000 or 90,000. Anyhow, it's all a figures game. It's all a numbers game. But he's talking about the fusion of getting retail sales from these 21 customers that are not buying your product.
Ones that say no to the business, I'm going to collect the decision on retailing because that's my job. That's going to be 42 decisions. So that's how you have twice as many prospects. And you can see the result just with 100 distributors. It's another 90,000 in volume flowing through your organization. That slows down attrition and it increases check.
So the idea is to make more money so you slow down attrition and get in there. Let's get into these no's and get into the third that are going to really talk to you.
Stupid not to ask that one simple question to dramatically increase volume and authenticate the business model. Let's have some fun with the ones that fib. Okay, the ones that fib and say, well, sounds pretty good, but I'll think it over and I'll get back to you.
Getting back to you. Well, got to go to the extreme, as Mark J says.
This is what you want to tell them. Here's the magic phrase. Most people, and would it be okay if? All right, and I'm going to write this up.
Those two phrases, most people and would it be okay if.
Works for everybody and it had great value. Does that describe you, Harry? What do you think he's going to say? It's saying they have integrity. He's going to say, well, yeah. Say, well, let me tell you a little story about Alexander the Great. Alexander was walking down a road one day. The 5 wisest men in town were...
Let's go back here. I'll have to do some editing on this. But he's talking about getting individuals to purchase product.
Most people that say they want to think it over have one amazing thing in common. Would it be okay if I told you what that was? And they always...
So that's the two phrases. Most people that tell me they want to think it over, have one thing in common. Would it be okay if? That's the other phrase.
Say yes. You know, if you've been through a material, the magic sequence of words, his subconscious automatically has to say yes. Say, Harry, they all have this one thing in common. They couldn't possibly promote anything or get involved with anything unless they absolutely believed that the product works for them. They absolutely believed that it works for everybody and it had great value. Does that describe you, Harry? What do you think he's going to say? It's saying they have integrity. He's going to say, well, yeah. Say, well, let me tell you a little story about Alexander the Great. Alexander was walking down a road one day.
Okay, you get to these 5 wise men. They're all arguing about the amount of teeth in a horse's mouth. And Alexander finally gets a young kid to say, wouldn't it be just smarter to go across this fence here and get into the corral, open the horse's mouth, and count the teeth?
I don't know, whatever. Frustrated, okay? Frustrated, he said, what is it, Alex? He said, doesn't it make more sense just to hop over the fence, open the horse's mouth, and count his teeth? And all the men laughed at themselves, and of course, they did it. It's a great story, isn't it, Harry? Why think it over when you can try the product, since you're the type of person that would really have to believe, and that would be part of your due diligence. Let's get you started on the product. Cha-ching. The bottom line is, that works about 95% of the time because the prospect fibbed. You trap them with his own integrity. The only way he cannot try the product is to say, I'm lying, I'm not interested, and I don't want your product. He's not going to do that because you've got agreement. So it's real simple. Most people that feel that way, that want to think it over, have one interesting and outstanding characteristic in common. Would it be okay if I told you what it was? And you talk about they would have.
Now he repeats those two phrases. Remember, he talks about most people, when they say that, have one outstanding thing in common. Would it be okay? So most people is what he's using in this story question. And would it be okay if? He uses those phrases a lot when he markets.
Have to really believe in the product. Tell me, Alex, story and close them. This is called fusion. And one of the things that I learned a long time ago in network marketing is take things to the extreme. Whatever you set in motion will carry in motion. Oh, we got the beautiful trade winds coming in here. A lot of
Whatever you set in motion will carry in motion. Just keep focused, keep building, keep learning from experts, and go on. Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Remember, you got to do this both online and offline. People are scared of online stuff, so teach them how to do online stuff. People are scared about doing stuff offline, so teach them how to do stuff offline. These are skill building techniques that'll make you money. Again, this is Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Good day. The money's in the relationship, in the skill building, and the trust. If you can develop those things with people over time, you'll build a group that'll work with you, and they'll make you money, and they'll stick with you. And they'll teach their group to do the same thing. It's called duplication. It's the really glue that holds things together. But you got to teach them how to make money. And I do that through Cloud Token, and I use networking as a side tool or system to help people build communication skills and relationship skills. Because Cloud Token does not, it's an investment program. It doesn't work on the communication and relationship building skills. So you got to have both. That's why I do the networking to build those skills, and I do the investment to make you money. And they'll both make you money over time. One is quicker than the other. That's why I use both of those. Again, this is Roger Martin. Learn about Cloud Token and learn about the communication skills with networking, both on and offline. Good day.